And day 2 of the Heartland Athletic Conference basketball tournament continued today. Plenty of local talent duking it out on the court here in Lincoln. First up in girls action, East hosting the Northeast Rockets. Third quarter, Northeast up 33-23. Lily Shaw's scoop shot brings the Spartans within single digits. Later, Donalia Washington powers through the tough defense to finish off the glass for the Rockets. On the next possession off the miss, Shaw with the rebound, striding down the court and nails the one-footed running jumper for East. Then Washington, this time with the assist to Ava Martinez for the basket as Northeast defeats East 56-35 to advance to the semis tomorrow. And sticking at East for the boys game, they're taking on Pius today in the first quarter. Adam Sarcy battling his way inside and gets the bucket for the Bolts. On the next possession, Nate Schauer driving across the lane and hits the difficult jumper for Pius. Then off the missed court three, Christian Melissa gets the putback to get the Spartans going. And later, Jackson Kessler drives inside and pulls up a floater as Pius wins a tight one over East 54-52 to advance to the semis. Next up, Lincoln Southwest hosting North Star in the quarterfinals today. First quarter, Silverhawks' Bon Boom puts on the spin move for the early bucket as both teams were trading points back and forth early on. Silverhawks begin to pull away with help from Braden Brager, who gets the lay-in and the foul. Silverhawks lead 11-9. North Star fighting back. Lazarick Houston drains the three to make it a 2-point game. Second quarter, Southwest Kavion Reynolds for three as the Silverhawks take the 10-point lead 27-17. Navigators look to respond though. They get the steal and Kuwait Gatlich slams in the two-hand jam, but Southwest hangs on over North Star 62-53. The Silverhawks advance to the semis tomorrow as well. And in the Southwest girls game, Kearney upsets the Silverhawks 47-34 to advance to tomorrow's semifinal match. And back to Central Lincoln, where in girls action, Pius hosted Columbus. Third quarter, Bolts up big in this one already, 43-14. Addison Markowski spins inside and lays it in for the Bolts to extend their lead. Next possession, Sarah Iberg at the top of the key drives into the lane and gets a lucky bounce on the iron as the Bolts roll to a 61-25 win over the Discoverers to advance. Lincoln High girls hosting Southeast today. Lynx up big and out of the half, Anaya Hicks Robinson adds to it with three as Lincoln High leads 31-8. Southeast fighting, but Kiana Wiley snags the rebound and Brianna Robinson gets the bucket for the Lynx, just adding to their win before Wiley lays it in for two more as the Lynx cruise and advance to play in the semis. Now over to Lincoln High hosting Kearney in the boys game. Third quarter, Lynx up 26-18. Marcellus McCauley cleans up his own miss and scores the basket. Then off the steal, Vincent Garrett finishes with an emphatic two-hand slam for Lincoln High. Later, Justin Bullis battles through the contact to get the hoop as the Lynx defeat the Bearcats to advance to semis to face Southwest. In the final turning game of the day, Southeast hosting Northeast. First quarter, Jackson Rath open at the top of the key and drills the triple for Northeast. Then Jalen Lang pushing it on the fast break and lays it into Christian Wynn for the finish. After Wade Voss backing down his defender and finds Jake Hickelman making the backdoor baseline cut for Southeast. Next possession, BJ Bradford hits the running floater for the Knights, and the cross-court pass gets to Bradford on the wing as he hits the three-pointer. Southeast goes on to beat Northeast in a wild one, 60-59 in double overtime. They'll face the Thunderbolts tomorrow in the semis. Well, I hope you liked basketball because that was a crazy day of high school hoops, Meg.
Oh yeah, everyone always enjoys the highlights from the HAC tournament, so thank you very much, Lauren.